We are doing Shane Gillis's George Washington bit. It's broke up into like 3 different videos, so bear with me, but let's go.
I was in George Washington slave quarters. By the way, the first thing you do when you walk into George Washington slave quarters is you go, ooh. Somehow worse than I thought they were gonna be. It's rough, dude. That guy had a fucking dungeon. For real, you didn't know? I'm in there, and I'm by myself, and I'm like, you know, you remember that time, it was a tense fucking time in this country, and I'm in there by myself like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then I hear some footsteps coming down the path behind me, and now blocking the only exit of the room was a slave reenactor.
What?
They had those there. And he...
That can't be true, right? If anybody's ever gone to this George Washington thing, please in the comment section let me know, is he just joking or are there real life slave reenactors? And if that's the case, how do you wake up and go to work knowing you gotta be a slave? I also apologize if this is all out of order because I tried my hardest to find a full bit, but you can't online, so it's all chopped up. Also, go check out my Patreon. I just, because they blocked my Dave Chappelle racial draft, so that'll be uploaded on the Patreon for everybody who didn't catch it.
Those there.
Uncensored.
And he did not break character. I turned around, he was like, oh, well, hello there, sir. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, please, you don't have to do the character.
Oh, my God.
I'd give anything for you to not do that character.
Oh, my God.
He didn't break. He was good. He was like, look at those clothes. You must be from the future. Hello, time traveler. I was like, no, I'm from right now. What are you doing out? Come here. No, I did not say that. Obviously, I didn't fucking say that. I didn't say a word. I was frozen. I was paralyzed with white guilt. I didn't say a word.
I've said this every time, but I love the way his little mannerisms make the jokes funny. He has like a little awkward mannerism. If he has a set and doesn't have any awkward energy, I feel like it don't hit the same.
And he knew what he was doing. He for real. He knew what he was doing, dude. He wasn't giving me the George Washington tour. He was just drilling me with shit I didn't want to hear. He was hitting me with the what? You remember that time? Tense time. That guy walks in there and sees me. I know what I look like. I know exactly. I've got the body type of a guy who says, let's see the rest of the body cam footage before we jump to any conclusions. I know what I look like. He wasn't even giving me the George Washington tour. He was just telling me fucked up shit. He was talking about other people. He was like, Thomas Jefferson had about 6 slave children of his own. He only freed 2 of his own children during his lifetime.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Isn't that a bummer? Thomas Jefferson literally enslaved some of his own children.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Now you know how I felt, dude. I was getting fucking drilled with this information. That's when I started playing possum a little bit. I was like, maybe I am a special needs guy. So he was hitting me with the fucking white guilt facts. I was...
Something wrong with this guy, man. My camera couldn't even take it. Nah, nigga. The subtle adjusting of his belt or waistline.
With the fucking white guilt facts, I was... It was a battle, dude. It was like 2 wizards fighting. Finally, I won by just lowering my mask. He was mid-rant. Oh, shit. My bad, brother.
All right, so that was part 1. I think this is part 2. I skipped all the way to the end to make sure it wasn't. I didn't watch the clip. I just skipped to the end to make sure it wasn't the same clip. It didn't end the same. I watched the ending word of each of these to make sure it wasn't the exact same clip. I ain't gonna lie to you. Getting this all in order was not easy. So don't blame me. Just enjoy.
I was going through the museum. I'll admit, I had girl brain towards George.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even 100% sure some of this isn't gonna have the same stuff from the last clip because I didn't watch it. So
From what
I hope
I'd
not.
seen, I was still mad at him. I was going through the museum. I was like, George Washington, fucking asshole. Like, George Washington had red hair. I was like, ugly bitch. I was trying to be cool and liberal and hate him. I couldn't do it, dude. They started pumping up George. Got me going, dude. was going through the museum. They're like, George Washington was 6'2". I was like, nice. Like, he could never tell a lie. I was like, this guy's
That was Abe who couldn't tell the lie. They said Abe was the one who couldn't tell a lie. Right? I mean, that's a lie, obviously, but, you know, that propaganda was for Abraham Lincoln, wasn't it? Honest Abe, I cannot tell a lie. Which is in itself a lie, nigga. So. He's just mixing in. Wait, 6'2"? I was about to say, isn't that like freakishly tall for back then? And wasn't Abe tall? Is he mixing up Abraham Lincoln with George Washington?
Like, he could never tell a lie. I was like, this guy's unbelievable. Like, he single-handedly defeated the British. At this point, I'm back. No, dude, I'm worse. Nobody better touch my statues. I love statues. I'm ready to get on Facebook, defend Rittenhouse, whatever I need to do to help this country get better. I'm back, 100%. Love America, love George Washington. And then you get to the end of the tour, and the last thing you see on the George Washington tour is George Washington's teeth in a case.
Oh, my God.
And if you know, the myth is George Washington had wooden teeth. Turns out, George Washington it was ivory and lead dentures with horse and cow teeth on the top row and human slave teeth on the bottom row. Damn! What the fuck? That's it. That's how.
I was today years old when I learned that George Washington had slave teeth in his head. Damn, the level of evil. God! How are niggas this evil? That's crazy, kid. You only free 2 of your own kids. You put slave teeth in your own head. Oh, yeah.
Bro. Damn! What the fuck? That's it. That's how the tour ends. You gotta walk outside to a hot, sunny parking lot. Like, what the fuck was that? Also, lead with the teeth. Show me the teeth right away. Dude, don't make me love George Washington for 2 hours and at the very end be like, you want to see some wild shit? Like, and once you see his teeth, every story about him makes perfect sense. Like, he was a man of few words. It's like, yeah, dude, he had fucking donkey teeth and fucking lead in his mouth for a decade. You can't keep lead in your mouth for a decade. That would give you, for real, like rabies-like symptoms. You got like, I can't believe we defeated the British. So, I know how we did it. We had a fucking 6'2", redheaded, retarded guy out in the woods just waiting for those motherfuckers, dude. 6'2" in 1770, that's like 6'10" today.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Red hair, horse teeth, a sword, just...
Oh my God, all right, there's one last part. Yeah. Let's see.
You ever see that painting of George crossing the Delaware?
He got a lot of George Washington
He's the only one
material.
standing on the rowboat. Everyone else is like, George, you gotta get down. George, they're over there, get them! You know what happened that day when George crossed the Delaware? It was Christmas Day, and it was a bit of a massacre because George caught the British off guard because the British absolutely correctly assumed. They were like, only a retarded guy's gonna try to cross this icy river today in a rowboat.
That was a smart strategy, though.
Was on the other side of that river. It's like, get in the boat, we gotta kill these motherfuckers for... I know I said retarded there a couple times. My bad on that. I'm not trying to give myself a pass on being able to use that word. But I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. It nicked me.
Yeah, we seen this part. I reacted to the rest of this. Oh my gosh, shout out to Shane Gillis, bro. Let me know in the comment section the next video I need to stress how important that is. There is nothing that gives me more anxiety than waking up, checking the last video I uploaded, and the #1 comment is just, it has nothing to do with what I should react to next. And I'll scroll, and there's nothing. I'm just like, I don't even know what y'all want from me. So help me out. Comment anything, but when you comment, at least start your comment off or end your comment with a request. And if you see one that you agree with, hit that thumbs up. Like, it brings me so much joy to see a comment that's just do this video and it has like 100+ thumbs up, because it makes my life so much easier. I got 3 channels. Help me out. Help me help you. You feel me? Love you guys. If you watch this all the way to the end, we're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. We out.